Hello there once again, Ian here, and I very much hope this is catching you happy, healthy, safe and strong. Today I'd like to share one of my favourite phrases which cuts to the heart of achieving something substantial, something of value for ourselves, our teams or our organisations. Now, I love this time of year. The end of the calendar year is a great time to look back and reflect, and a great opportunity to set some goals and benchmarks and look at what we want to achieve in the next chunk of time that we call a year or two or three. But it's a nice time to take that opportunity and make some plans for the future. So the phrase that I'm talking about is attributed to a guy called Jim Lovell. Now, Jim Lovell was an astronaut in the Apollo space program, and he was the commander on the Apollo 13 mission. And of course, there was a film made called Apollo 13, and Jim Lovell's character was played by Tom Hanks in the movie. So to give some context to the phrase that he said, let me set the scene for you. So it's 1969, and Jim Lovell and his wife had a house party to celebrate watching on television Neil Armstrong's and Buzz Aldrin's first steps on the moon. And big celebration, big house party, as it was all over the world, by the way. And all the guests had gone home, and Jim is there with his wife, sitting on the garden furniture in the back garden, looking up at the moon in the night sky. And he said, well, they'll be back inside now, meaning Neil and Buzz will be back inside the lunar module on the moon. And then he said, it's not a miracle. We just decided to go. And that phrase captures the whole essence of achieving something substantial. It's not a miracle that we landed on the moon. This fantastic achievement that had never before been done. It wasn't a miracle. We just decided to go. And it took somewhere in the region of 400,000 people to contribute to achieving that goal, from designers to scientists to fabricators to engineers. All those people combined to achieve that goal. So whatever you're deciding to do, if this is a planning opportunity for you, whatever you want to achieve in the next few months, this year, the next 2 or 3 years, whatever that might be, decide to go. If it's meaningful for you, decide. And once you've made that decision with all of your emotion and all of your being, then obstacles are merely there to be knocked down on the way to achieving that goal. There were countless setbacks. 3 men died in the Apollo 1 fire, tragically. But that was a desperate time for everybody involved in the program at that time, but it acted as a catalyst to drive with even more focus and even more resolve to get it done, and get it done right, without any further tragedies, and still achieve the goal before the end of the decade. And 69, of course, they made it. So I hope that gave you some encouragement. Human beings are incredibly powerful. We have incredible resources if we decide to use them, if we decide to go on that journey. Human beings are incredibly powerful, and I wish you well on your journey. And as we start the new year, I hope that your family and friends are healthy and safe, and I wish you a great start to the new year. Stay safe, take care, and I'll look forward to sharing with you soon.